1, 2, 3, come on!
Hello students, welcome to all in English classes. In English class, here your English teacher Ashish Kumar. Students, we are gathered here to taking the chapter The Fun They Had from a high book. Students, as you know, you just come in class 9 after passing the 8th class, and now you counted in senior classes. So students, in 9th class English literature, you will read 2 books. One is Beehive and another is Moments. Beehive is your reader book and Moments is your supplementary book. So students, today I am here taking a chapter, The Fun They Had for you. The fun they had, what it means? The fun they had. They refers to our ancestors. It means what types fun had our ancestors. We will read in these chapters. Before we start the chapter, first we discuss what will we read in these chapters. The story we shall read is set in the future. It means we can say that the story tells us about futures. When books and school as we now known them will be perhaps not exist. Here the writer wants to tell us books and schools will not be, because that time will be totally based on technology. How will children study then? Just think a minute. The children or the students, how will study then? The diagram below may give you some ideas. Here a diagram is given. So come, let I understand what types of study will we do then. Here a diagram is open and it tells us about the schools of futures and medium of learning through futures school. Here a virtual class. Virtual class means a special class or a particular class where we sit and read and learn anything. And in virtual class, learning will be based on computers, and there a text will be moving, but in nowadays in books text will be still listed, and in futures text will be moving and called e-text, and there will be a robotic teacher who will teach us. So guys, through this diagram we understand that how will we teach. Guys, If we think just about our future's generation, we find that our futures will be depend totally on computers. Here the chapter will be start for first Farah. Margi even wrote about it that night in her diary. On the page he did 17 May 21st 27. She wrote, "Today Tommy found a real book." Here in your chapters, in first para, two characters are mentioned. One is Margi and second is Tommy. And one day in futures will be 17 May 2157. Margi will started a diary writing, and in her diary she writes, "Today Tommy found a real book." It means a book with pages, with text. Tommy found it was a very old book, and it seems so old. Margi's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all story was printed on paper. In these chapters, Margi tells about her grandfather, that once her grandfather said to her that when he was little, it means when Margi's grandfather was little, then Margi's grandfather's grandfather said that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. They turned the pages, which were yellow and crinkly. Here the meaning of crinkly is given with many folds or lines, and it was awfully funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen, and then when they turned back to the page before, it had the same on it that it had when they read it the first. Through this para, Margi's grandfathers want to tell us that in that time the pages will turned, which were yellow, crinkly, and seems funny, and the text is not moving. The text was stood still instead of moving. They turned back the pages, and when they wants to come on first page, then also she come in that process. And in second para, Geese said, "Tommy, what a waste. When you are through with the book, you just throw it away. I guess our television screen must have a million books on it, and it is good for plenty more. I wouldn't throw it away." In this second paragraph, Tommy said to Moggy, "What a waste!" It means, what a wasting time was that when her grandfathers taught. When you are through with the books, you just throw it away. I guess it means here Tommy want to say, I think if in that time I were, then I throw the book. Our television screen must have had a million books. He wants to try to tell us in our televisions, in our internets, in our computers, the books are a lot of, and I wouldn't throw it away. Same with mine, said Maggie. Maggie also thinks that it will be same with me. She was 11. Here, first time Maggie tells about herself. He tells us she was only 11 and hadn't seen as many telebooks as Tommy had. He was 13 and Tommy was 13. It means the age difference between 2 years. It means here in these lines, the meaning is that how many telebooks Tommy had seen, Maggie didn't see, because she was 2 years younger than Tommy. She said, "Where did you find it?" Now, once again she said, "Where did you find it?" She asked, "Where did you find the book?" It is refers to here book. "In my house," he pointed without looking, because he was busy reading. Here, in replies, Tommy said that I found the book in my house without looking. He said this because he was busy in his reading in the attic. What is it about school? Once again, Maggie asked that, what is it about schools? Maggie was scornful. School. What is there to write and about school? I hate school. Maggie gives her descriptions about schools and said that, what school? I hate to school. Margie always hated school, but now she hated it more than ever. In these lines, it means Margie never liked schools, but now she hated more than before. The mechanical teacher had been giving her test in geography, and she had been doing worse and worse until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. It means her robotic teacher, who appears in computers, giving to Margie test after test in geography, and he was working bad and bad until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. Here, county inspector means a mechanical who repairs the computer, and his next para 4, he was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and wires. In fourth para, the description is given about county inspector. He was a round little man with a red face. He seems a little man and had a toolbox with dials and wires. He smiled at Margie. After looking or while looking Margie, he smiled at her and gave her an apple. Then took the teacher apart. Margie had hoped he wouldn't have put it together again, but he knew how. All right, and after an hour or so, there it was again, large and black and ugly, with a big screen on which all the lessons were shown and the questions were asked. That wasn't so bad. In this para, Margie gives her descriptions about herself, what he thinks about mechanical or county inspectors, and what she thinks about the computers. She thinks that how will be it repaired as usual, and Margie and the part Margie hated most was the slot where he had to put homework and test papers. And in parts of computer where Margie gets homework and test papers, she hated much more. She always had to write them out in a punch code they made her learn when she was 6 years old, and the mechanical teacher calculated the marks in no time. It means Margie had to write them in a punch code from when she was only 6 years old, and her mechanical teacher calculated the marks without taking the time. The inspector had smiled after he was finished and patted Margie's head. He said to her mother, "It is not the little girl's fault." Now, here the inspector once again smiled when he was repaired the computer, and he patted Margie's head. And also he said to her mother, "It's not fault of Margie. Mrs. Jones, it means Mrs. Jones is the mother of Margie." Third characters in form of Margie's mother. I think the geography sector was geared a little too quick. Those things happen sometimes. I have slowed it up to an average 10-year level. Actually, the overall pattern of her progress is quite satisfactory, and he patted Margie's head again. Here, geared adjust to a particular standard or level. It means as per Margi levels, she do well, she does well as per average of 10 year level. Overall progress is satisfactory, and he potted once again Margie's head. Margie's Margie was disappointed. She had been hoping they would take the teacher away altogether. They had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month because the history sector had blanked out completely. Margie Now Margie was disappointed because she once she had kept hope that they would or they would take the teacher away altogether. They had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month because the history sector was blanked out completely. So she said to Tommy, why would anyone write about school? So Margie said to Tommy, why anyone write about school? Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes. Because it is not our kind of school, stupid. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. Margie's was hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all the time ago. She read the book over his shoulder for a while, then said, anyway, they had a teacher. In sixth para, the conversation of Tommy's and Margie is given. In next para, sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher, it was a man. In these lines, the description is given about a teacher. When her grandfather's was studied. It means in that time a teacher was a man. He was not a regular teacher, but surely he was a man. In conversation, they asking to each other what a man will teach us. What a man will teach us. A man, it seems them too amazing. How could a man be teacher? They just think that as an surprised. Well, he just told the boys and girls. He just told the boys and girls things and gave the homework and asked them questions. Here, he also learned that in that time, the teacher was a man. He told the students and gives him homework and ask questions also. A man isn't smart enough. Sure he is, My father knows as much as my teacher. He knows almost as much, I betcha. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. She said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach. Here, Margie surprised, and she said that I can't believe a strange man in my house. Tommy screamed with laughter. You don't know much, Margie. The teacher didn't live in the house. They had a special building, and all the kids were bent. In this para, Tommy tried to understand to Margie about that person. He tells her that the teacher didn't live in the house. It means teachers hadn't had a house. They had a special building, and all the kids were bent. In that time, the children went to a special building, and all the kids learn and the same thing. And all the kids, according to her class, their class, they will learn the same thing. Sure, if they were the same age, they learn the same thing. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl. It teaches and that each kid has to be taught differently. Here, Margie wants to tell that her mother tells him a teacher how could manage each boy and girl's mind. How they adjust to himself. Just the same, they didn't do it that way. Then you don't like it. You don't have to read the book. I didn't say I didn't like it, Margie said quickly. Just the same. Here, the description or the line means if suppose the same things will be happen with you, what will do you? If you don't like, you don't have to read the book. I didn't say I didn't like it, Margie said quickly. She wanted to read about those funny schools. They weren't even half finished when Margie's mother called. Margie, school. Both were talking about to each other to taking that part from her grandfathers. They also apply to each other and said that if such things will happen with us, then what will we do? And then sudden Margie's mother called, Margie, your school. Margie looked up. Not at Mama, now, said Mrs. Jones, and it is probably time for Tommy too. Once Margie negotiated to her mama, but her mama, Mrs. Jones, also said the time is probably for Tommy too. Margie said to Tommy, can I read the book? some more with you after school. Here, Maggie said to Tommy that after my class, after my school, I will join with you. Maybe, he said nonchalantly. He walked away, whistling, the dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. Taking the book, he showing his interest in that old book and wander here and there. Maggie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bed. Maggie stood up and went to state his schoolroom, and the schoolroom was next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on and waiting of her, and the computer screen was on and waiting for Maggie. It was always on the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. And these things will happen usually in week except Saturday and Sunday. Because her mother said little girls learn better if they learn at regular hours. It means our parents said to us that if we learn regular way, then we learn more than. The screen was lit up and it said today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fraction. Please insert yesterday homework in the paper slot. And in computer screen, the light lit up and it said it refers to computer. It means computer said today's we will study arithmetic lesson, and in arithmetic lesson we specially read today addition of proper fraction, and also suggest that please insert your homework in the paper slot. It means through moving e-text everything will be happen on computer. Margie did so with a sigh. She was thinking about the old schools they had when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. All the kids from the whole neighborhood came, laughing and shouting in the schoolyard, sitting together in the schoolroom, going home together at the end of the day. They learned the same thing so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. Here, Margie want to tell us, and he was sitting in front of a computer screen and thinks that what times is that when all the kids go to school together, all the kids learn the same things. How was the fun? They all playing with together, all learn together, all learn the same thing, and if anybody has any problem, they help to each other. It's so part of funny was that days, because that day was a real day, because in that times her grandfather's was a little and tells us about our schools, our times. So Margie demands thinking in that time, don't pay her attention on computer screen. And the teachers were people, and also think that about that time teachers. The mechanical teacher was finished on the screen when we add fractions, one of 1/2 and 1/4. Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved in the old days. She was thinking about the fun they had. It means here Margie's computer screen flashing a question of fraction addition 1/2 plus 1/4. Margie then also thinking about how the kids must have loved. In that time, the children had much more fun because in those days they enjoyed well. Yeah, they enjoyed with his friends. She was thinking about and in that time Margie thinks about the fun that their ancestor had or than that the children had. So guys, here the lesson was ended. Now we will meet in next lesson. So okay, goodbye, have a nice day.
1, 2, 3, come on!